and heads up the Hudson to 42nd Street and back. There are great vantage points along both the New Jersey and New York City sides. The wet pits are at the Liberty State Park, the dry pits as well, the race headquarters hotel, the Sheridan Hotel. Now the competitors for today's race include in Superclasses Planet Man, HydrogenMedia.com, and Key West Sunset Ale. In Super Leads, Papa, Real Roses, Firewater, Team Extreme, Fountain, and Another Bad Move. In the modified, it's Eastern Express. Also modified, How Sweet It Is. In Offshore C, Interrome, Rolling Thunder 2, R&R Racing, Extractor. In B class, it's The Muscle, Aftershock, Media Master. In stock class, it's Blondie, Bermuda, Barracuda, also MFW Racing, and Bodyguard. In Production A, Extreme Stainless Marine, The Extinguisher, and Batboat. Also Fury in Production A, and Bronx Bandit as well. And in F class, F1, Factory 1 is Outlaw. Also in Factory 1, Accelerator, Wanted Racing, and Typhoon, and Kryptonite Racing. In Factory 2, Bang Cafe Wildchild, Cancun Cantina, Renegade. Also Parts Unlimited Marine, and Mississippi Indian Gaming. And those are your competitors for today's rares. Blondie and Dagwood, comic strip characters in front of the Blondie boat. As we said, those are your competitors for this New York Superboat Grand Prix 2000. Now, Free Spring Video Productions is providing 14 onboard cameras for today's race. 2 on Popeye, 2 on Wanted. That's a Kryptonite boat. Also, Interrome has 1. HydrogenMedia.com. Fountain has 2. Bermuda Barracuda has 1. Rio Roses has 1. The Extinguisher has 1. Kryptonite Powerboats has 1. Key West Sunset Ale also has 1 camera. Team Outlaw has 1. And to round out the field, we have Accelerator with 1 camera. 14 onboard cameras in all, provided by Free Spring Video Productions. All right, there is Wild Child there in the dry pits. Also, Bermuda Barracuda S18 as we tour the dry pits a little bit here at Liberty State Park across from New York City. Of course, Liberty State Park in New Jersey. In a row. Hazy day here in the Big Apple. A great place to have a race. Beautiful skylines. Beautiful backdrop for this SBI race. B1, Papa. Win national champion. Rio Roses. Super V. And there are all the Kryptonite boats in Factory 1 class that are racing today. Kryptonite Powerboats. Very shortly, we will be airborne to bring you this New York Superboat Grand Prix 2000. Right now, as you can see, we are airborne over New York Harbor, and there is Lady Liberty in the background. We are in the milling area across from Battery Park City, and very shortly we will begin this race. All right, as you can see now, of course, the boats are beginning to line up following the pace boat. Lower Manhattan in the background. First start of the race. Now we've got a quick green flag here in this New York Superboat Grand Prix 2000, and off to a great start. Your immediate leader is Hydrogen Media, Fountain, and Planet Man. And there is Planet Man on the outside. Planet Man, the Superboat. And looking downfield, we got some Super Vs. There is Rio Roses there on the outside. Rio Roses, and also we've got the other two Super Vs, Popeyes and Fountain. Of course, Fountain with Peter Meyer and Joe Scrow. And there is Popeye on the inside, Rio Roses on the far outside. And there is Fountain with Joe Scrow and Peter Meyer. Joe Scrow is the driver, Peter Meyer is the throttle man. Popeye there on the inside. Popeye, a 44-foot skater, powered by two 1,300 horsepower Sterling Performance inboards. Dominic Visconti is the driver, and John Tomlinson is the throttle man. John, of course, the owner-operator of TNT Marine. V1 Popeye on the inside, your 1999 world champion SBI. Currently first in points, took a third in Deerfield Beach, a fourth in Key West, and a first in Point Pleasant. Popeye with Dominic Visconti and John Tomlinson aboard. And there upfield you see Fountain. Everyone off to a great start here in this Big Apple Classic. Let's go on board Popeyes. Two cameras aboard Popeye, front and rear. Dominic Visconti, the driver, John Tomlinson, the throttle man. 44-foot skipper. A gloomy day here in the Big Apple. Overcast skies as you look south towards the World Trade Center. Popeye now beginning its turn. Of course, the course begins at Battery Park City, and now around here, 42nd Street here is the turn. Back for a helicopter shot now. Of course, there is Popeye. And there is Rio Roses on the outside. Rio Roses. And as we go around the turn now, we're heading south. Look to the leaders there. We've got the Planet Man, also hydrogenmedia.com. Two Super Cats. And there's Fountain with Peter Meyer and Joe Scrow. And Super V. And Popeye, 44-foot skater with Dominic Visconti and John Tomlinson. V1. There you can see the Statue of Liberty in the background as Popeye heads south. And there's Fountain once again. And there's Fountain Super V, #1 right now in Super V, with Peter Meyer and Joe Scrow. Popeye in second place in Super V. Sterling Performance Power. Dominic Visconti, the owner of this 44-foot skater. All right, Rio Roses coming up, a 46-foot cigarette. Rio Roses, powered by two 1,000 horsepower Ritchie Zool inboard with Mercruiser drives. On board now, Rio Roses. This is at the start. Raul Bussell, the driver. Phil Lipschitz is the throttle man. Just listen to those Ritchie Zool inboards. Third in points to the third place in Key West and a third in Point Pleasant. Raul at the wheel. Phil Lipschitz is the throttle man. Rio Roses in third place right now in Super V. Going around the turn now. So we've got Fountain, Popeye, and Rio Roses, 1, 2, and 3 in Super V. Tough. Rio Roses having problems. Spins out of the course. Rio Roses, but still everyone is okay. Let's go on board and see how that looks. Going around the turn. Just going into the turn. You see how that spin out looked aboard Rio Roses.
Oh, there you see the spin out from the cockpit and how that looked. They're too much to the left. But both crew members are okay. For the moment, they are out of the race, and hopefully they'll get back into it. Rio Rosa's 46-foot cigarette. Great competition going on here in C-Class. There up front is R&R Racing, C7 to 32-foot hybrid sec. Then there is Extractor, followed by Interome there. Interome C1, a 36-foot Cobra in C-Class. Interome powered by two 650 horsepower fluid performance inboards. Dan Bunch of the driver, Jay Muller, is a throttle man and owner. Now, Interome, based in Norwood, New Jersey, is a manufacturer of fragrances and flavors. Since 1969, it was a family-owned company. Dan Bunch, president, has always loved the sport of powerboat racing. He and Jay plan to produce their new boat currently under construction for the 2001 racing season. There is Extractor on the inside. Great competition here in C-Class. Extractor, and of course, Interome here. They are battling for second place, as we saw R&R Racing in the lead in C-Class just a few moments ago. Extractor, a 32-foot superboat powered by two 750 horsepowered MRD Industries with Mercruiser drives. Frank Swanborn is the driver, Sean Gavigan is the navigator, and Jim Ladnowski is the throttle man. Extractor, C25 on the inside. For Extractor, this is the first race of the year. Great competition in C-Class. Extractor and Interome. There is R&R Racing, C7 to 32-foot hybrid tech. Walter Pizzeski is the driver. Ron Roman is the throttle man. R&R Racing in C-Class. And there's R&R Racing, Extractor, and Interome. 1, 2, and 3. A great battle going on here. As we said, Extractor, the first race of the year, now battling for first place here right behind R&R Racing. They are just about dead even. Dan Fudge, the driver and president of Interome, does a fine job. Jay Muller, throttle man and owner of this boat. Dan did a fine job at the wheel. Here's the landscape there in the foreground. The driver on the right side, Jay Muller, throttle man on the right. There's the New York City skyline in the foreground. Great place for us. Dan Funch, driver and president of Interome. Sponsor. Superboat Grand Prix. Back to helicopter shot. There's Extractor on the outside. R&R Racing on the inside. It's anybody's race at this point. Looking downfield, there's Interome in third place. 36-foot Cobra. Bob and Jay Muller aboard. As we go by Chelsea Pierce. There's R&R Racing now with a slight lead over Extractor. There's Extractor in second place in C-Class. There's R&R Racing at Extractor. On the inside in F1, it's Accelerator as we see R&R Racing go by. In first place in C-Class, followed by Extractor in second, and Interome in third place. But on the inside, it's Accelerator in Factory 1. Your leader in Factory 1 right now, 27-foot Kryptonite, powered by one 500-horsepower Merc Cruiser inboard. The driver is Steve Abels, and the throttle man is J.J. Vicarito. This boat took a third place in Point Pleasant. Currently in second place in points in Factory 1. Lots and lots of spectator boats in the background. We pass by Ellis Island. Around the turn in Battery Park. Accelerate. 27-foot Kryptonite. Have 4 Kryptonites in this race. Oh, knocked around a little bit there. J.J. Vigarito and Steve Abels. There's HydrogenMedia.com on the outside. First overall right now and first in Superclass. There's another bad move in Super B class. Onboard Accelerator.
Looks like you got first place. 2 laps down. You came by 2 times. Go, baby, go. Bring that nose up. Come on, baby. That's it. Go ahead. I got it. Attaboy. Attaboy. Whoa. Okay. Come on, man. You're approximately 30 seconds out in front. Washington is now coming around the back end. You all right? Yeah, I'm all right. Come on. Come down. Stay in the boat. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. You all right? Come on. Okay, baby. Okay, baby. Let's concentrate. Watch. Attaboy. Get too far on the inside, I think.
Accelerator in first place in Factory 1.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
There's our J.J. Vigorito getting knocked around a little bit, but he's okay. After helicopter shot, their board accelerating. All right, Typhoon now, another Factory 1 boat. Typhoon, another 27-foot kryptonite, powered by 1,500 horsepower's Mercury inboard with a Bravo drive. We got Glenn Murray at the wheel, and Randy Schluss is the throttle man. This boat took a third place in New Jersey earlier this year. Randy Schluss, also the owner of Typhoon, in second place in Factory 1. As we said, this boat took a third place in Point Pleasant. Also took first place in Eastlake, Ohio, and also took the first place in Point Pleasant as well. This boat's crew in New York includes Martha Murray, Shelby Murray, Christian Murray, Scott and Dawn Murray, and Randy's wife, Chris Schluss. Also, of course, Donna and Bob Schluss and Brian Cole. About a family member is helping out with this team to make it competitive during this 2000 racing season. Typhoon